they're going to be trodden down too. They're going to be destroyed. They're going to get into that nuclear war, and they're going to get destroyed. Pink City won't exist no more. Tel Aviv won't exist no more. Okay, all of the sinful deeds that these folks have done in Israel won't exist no more. They're going to be wiped out due to this war, this Third World War. And that's what's going to happen, man. And that's a beautiful thing, because the Lord is going to cleanse that land for us. As far as fire is also not only a burner, but it purifies things too. It's a purifying agent, fire. So the Lord is going to use the fire to cleanse the earth from all of the filthiness and nastiness on this planet. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Plus, we're going to run the earth in righteousness. And the earth that we're going to take over, which is this earth, obviously, but the earth is going to be more clean. So the beautiful thing about it is man, we're going to dominate a clean earth. The earth is going to be clean, and everything's going to be in order. You see? So the Lord is going to show how much He loves His people, starting with the elect. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it all. But before we even get to that point, we have to go through all of the hell and all of the travails. We have to go through it. But once we go through it, we're going to see what's really on the other side.
I'm listening, bro.
What's going on?
I'm listening. What are you speaking?
We're really on what I'm talking about.
Yes, mate.
Well, you might already look with us in the bus down. The so-called black stop teaching the black. If you're also familiar with us, you also know that we go to
Okay.
Alright, man. So, that's just the whole thing about it, man. At the end of the day, it's got little to limitable time. So I'm going to get back in these scriptures now. This is Psalms 149, verse 8 again. It says, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to basically put these higher-ups in slavery. Like they put us in slavery. We're going to put them in slavery. Thus saith the Bible, thus saith the Lord. Now we're going to get another verse. Let me go back to Ezekiel for a minute. I think I missed the verse. Missed a couple of verses and stuff. Alright, so it says, I'm going to read this verse again. So this is verse 18. And it reads, ye shall eat the flesh of the mighty, and drink of the blood of the princes of the earth, of rams and of lambs, and of goats and of bullocks, all of them fatling of Bashan. And you shall eat fat until you be full. In terms of what that means is riches. We're going to eat all of these riches until we're full, until we're satisfied. Okay? And it goes on to say, and it says, and to drink blood until ye be drunken of my sacrifice which I have sacrificed for you. Thus shall ye be filled at my table, with horses and chariots and with mighty men, and with all men of war, save the Lord power. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall my judgment that I have executed, and my hands that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their power, from the day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity, right, for their iniquity, because they have trespassed against me. And we're letting you know that now. We're letting you know the reason why we suffered the transatlantic slave trade. Because we disobeyed God's laws. This is why we're messed up. Okay? This is why the majority is looked down on our matters. But it's the reason for that is because we disobeyed God's laws. But all you other nations are going to know that. We're going to know the reason why we went into captivity in Israel is because of our iniquity. So it's going to be a well-known fact. Alright, when that happens. And then at the same time, the Lord is going to execute judgment upon the heathen. That includes Esau, the so-called white men, that includes the so-called, the Moabites, the so-called Chinese, that includes the Japanese, the so-called Ammonites, that includes the ancient African, them African nations too, the Hamites, That includes, who else have I not included in this? The Arabs, the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs of Ishmael, the Masurians, all of them Arabs too, they're going to get involved in the judgment of the Most High too, and they're going to go into slavery under the nation of Israel. And we're going to have a lot of yous build the palaces, build altars, just like how we build in this society. We're going to have you build our kingdom up, and it's going to be a glorious kingdom. Okay? And this time is coming, y'all. It's coming. So the best thing you people should do is live it up. Do the best you can do in this short period of time you have in this kingdom. Do what you gotta do. Work, spend as much money as you want, max out your credit card. This society is coming to an end. It's finished, it's a wrap. So we're gonna keep reading. This is Ezekiel 39. 23. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. That's us, right? Because they trespassed against me, therefore hid my face from them and gave them into the hands of their enemies. So it's going to be well known why we went into captivity. All of the nations are going to know. And why we was given into the hands of our enemies. Which, Jacob is the brother of Esau, also his enemy. Jacob represents the 12 sons, so-called blacks, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Esau makes up the so-called white race today. And ever since this society has been established, or even going prior to this empire being established, they've been against one another. Because it goes all the way back to Jacob and Esau. Okay? But that's why the Lord delivered us into the hands of our enemies, because of our great iniquity. And the ones of our people are still committing iniquity to this very day. But guess what? The Lord ain't going to have it no more. The Lord is going to deliver his elect out of the nation of Israel. Okay? And consume the 2/3, 66.6% of our people that don't want to get right, along with all you other nations too. They're going to be put to death. That includes a lot of our people that are inside these damn churches. That includes them that are inside the damn mosque as well. Because there's going to be a lot of death running rampant in the streets. You know, you think things are bad now, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know, it's going to start getting real rowdy out here, man. It's one of the, you know, it's like the song Wild Wild West. It's literally going to be the Wild Wild friggin' West. When the government unleashes martial law on the people. And when that happens, guess what? The government can, or the military, excuse me, because when I was in martial law, the government has no longer rulership. But this is about pro-Trump Israel.
What's that?
Well, really, what this is, I would say, well, the thing about it is, right, this is about this Bible is one I said about Islam. What it is, so what do you do with Christian? So I just wanted to be sure. Anyway, what this is all about, man, this is about the truth of time. Basically, what you have is you have 12 sons of Jacob. Okay, you have Judah, you have Benjamin, you have Levi. This is what used to be called back in Israel. These are the actual names that was given to us by the Heavenly Father. But these are the names that we call now. This is why I'm sure people so y'all got to so-called. This is why you have so-called. But this is the reason why
It's what?
because we basically God's law to Israel.
Right, okay. I might Google it to see what it's about. But it's interesting, thank you.
Okay. But you gotta repent and sister and come back to the truth because the time is at hand. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like I said before, that's not gonna go. But anyway, let me go back to the scripture. This is Ezekiel 39, verse 23. And it says, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity, right? Because they have trespassed against